Hi there, welcome to my new vlog for FLE21. Today I'm going to talk about the issue of unauthorized or undocumented immigrants in the US. First, I was surprised that the current immigration laws are based on the 1965 Immigration Act, which is 50 years old. And the entire world has changed dramatically in the past 50 years. So that act needs comprehensive revision or amendment. Speaking about the current law, Obama's new law, the statistics show that the public opinion is evenly divided over that law, with 50% disapprove and 64% approve the law. It's expected that the majority of disapproval comes from Republicans with 82%, and the majority of approval comes from Democrats with 71%. But still, since there is no public consensus on the law, I think the government can't just enforce or pass the law without having more people accepting and agreeing with the law. And that could be achieved with national discussions and debates. And there are two actually interesting points that legislators should take into their consideration. First, even though the number of unauthorized immigrants rose from 3.5 million in 1990 to 11.2 million in 2012, and that number had reached its peak in 2007 with 12 million and 200,000 undocumented immigrants. But still, in the last 10 years, the number has been about the same, between 11 and 12 million. So what are the factors that helped keeping the number on that range? And the other point is there is what I can call internal migration, because the number of undocumented immigrants was increased in 7 states and decreased in 14 others. So what actually caused the attraction toward certain states and the aversion from others? Those 2 points should be investigated. And also, I think the issue is a border issue, especially the southern border, because you don't expect illegal immigrants from Canada, and both the east and west coasts are far away from any land. It's not the same as Europe, where many people just try to cross the Mediterranean Sea from North Africa to Europe. So the only place you would expect to have human trafficking is the Mexican borders, southern border. And this statistic agrees with my opinion that 52.4% of the undocumented immigrants in 2012 were Mexican. So I agree with the 41% who say that there should be more border control to, control this human trafficking. But there is a shocking number that 3.5 million of the undocumented parents have their children documented as citizen or legal aliens in the American schools. So those kids actually make 6.9% of the school and kindergarten students. So you have so many American students. You don't want to initiate this hostile or feud feeling when you deport their families or cause them to be apart. So I also agree with the 70% who think those parents should actually, or their status should be legalized by giving them green cards or citizenship. It's a huge issue, and for most of the people, the US is the land of dreams. So I think it needs more discussion and debates with not just politicians, but most of the society, people from different backgrounds and different parts in the country, in order to reach about a pleasant or a good agreement. I made this fast because I have a midterm also tomorrow, and I'm so tired actually, so maybe I wasn't so clear, but see you tomorrow in the class.